Hello, hello, and welcome to Ozari. Thank you again for joining. All right, going in for another read. Make sure you check out the other one. Not even sure which one I'm gonna upload yet. Depends on importance. I like them, but this one I can already tell y'all is gonna start off real spiritual. So make sure you like, share, subscribe to my channel, all that good stuff. Like I said in my last video, I got some lovely candles and some sage and all kinds of stuff that I'll be putting out there soon. So stay tuned for that. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right in, all right? Now, for those of you that don't know, I am quite clairvoyant, clairaudient. So I get a lot of messages, right? And I have certain guys that come and talk to me now. I've been learning all kinds of things. This one gonna get deep. Let me tell you now, this is not for my D students. This is not for my C students. If you a C student, you ain't gonna be able to keep up. I don't mean no harm, but they are telling me very clearly, if you are a C student, you are not gonna be able to keep up with this one. You really need to be you need to be like AP, to be honest. You need to be in the AP class. Because this one might go over your head if you're not quite with it. You may need to check out the other video. So, okay, off the bat to start with, I got a few messages that I did write down. Let's see. I got two sides of the same coin, and literally I kept seeing this is like a trick coin. Is yeah, a trick coin. It's like heads on both sides. Or I don't know how that works, but it's like heads on both sides, or maybe you can't tell that it's heads on both sides till you do something. I don't know. Something like a trick coin. And then I heard upper room, lower room. I heard the upper room, and then I heard the lower room. So it's like the upper. And when I heard this, I heard them talking about it like dimensions. Like in my last video, I was talking about the people that have ascended spiritually and mentally, because physically you still here. So I don't think any of us have truly ascended physically unless your superpowers really done came in and you just ain't telling nobody. Let me know though. I want to know. I'm trying to learn. Like, I'm really trying to learn. If yours done came, if you got that, if you got that glow, let me know. So like I say, for this is talking about dimensions. This is talking about the levels that we're on. This is also getting ready to tie in the Trinity within you. This is that physical, mental, and spiritual self that makes up the whole of you. You know, we are just like God. We made in His image and everything. He made us special. Yeah, so consider yourself special. God made you special. If you didn't know that, now you know. God made you special. They try to lie to you and tell you that you're not, make you feel small, like, oh, humans, you're just like the smallest peon. But what they don't tell you is that, but God put a little drop of something special in you. And whatever you want to call God, because I try not to get too religious, because I can't even say I believe in a religion. I just know that there is a creator that created everything. It's impossible for things to be so perfect the way they are. And I'm be honest, it ain't even all that science stuff. For me, somebody been talking to me my whole life. They've been through all my struggles. They've been pushing me when I couldn't get up no more. They've been keeping me going. When I was down, they picked me up. When I was happy, they celebrated with me. And it's been this invisible force my entire life. And then I met Jesus, and Jesus stepped in, and it was like, oh snap. Like God seems very God, you know. Even though you resonate, He God. We're ain't gonna lie. Once Jesus stepped in, Jesus seems to resonate. As far as like same struggles, He know, you know. Like anyway, let's go. Let's go, Spirit. Where we at? Where we at? All right. Um. All right. So in the last video, we started out just some general messages of some things that were getting ready to change. Now, this one's going to get a little bit deeper into that. We really need to pay attention to what's going on around us. You're going to have to really discern, okay? You're going to have to really listen to the voices you hear, because a lot of you are going to be tempted in ways that you're not usually so tempted. These things don't usually get to you that way. A lot of you are going to be triggered. I'm hearing triggered in certain ways. This could be as simple as you're not the type of person to argue, but all of a sudden you're around somebody that's all they do is to argue and complain. And next thing you know, you arguing and complaining. There's something you're gonna have to be really discerning about. Be discerning of spirits. I'm hearing. Now, for those of you don't understand spirits, you know they say it like whoo, ghosts and goblins, and nah. Like it's around us all the time. A lot of us just can't see it. If you walk if you stop the video right now and you go to the bathroom and you get you a snack and you get you something to drink, that whole time before you come back and replay the video, you're gonna have a conversation in your head. Now, most of you think it's just you in there talking, but there's literally stuff all around you all day long talking to you. You have to be able to discern: is it from the holy God above, the Creator that sends blessing? He's sending curses too. Now, don't get it twisted. It depends on your actions, your free will. You're gonna have to discern what's going on around you. Okay. Some things are definitely getting ready to switch up. Some things are definitely getting ready to change. I'm hearing pay attention to the weather. Oh, right, right, right. I was supposed to let this warning out a minute ago. I said it before, but we're going to just say it again for all of you that may be tuning on into this. Pay attention to the weather. Wherever you live, the weather's going to be a little bit shifty. Now, the thing that's funny about this year, if you are already in a warm climate when the summertime comes, pay attention, because it's going to be something's wrong with the sun, y'all. I don't know how, no other way to put it. I don't know if it's like a fake sun. I don't know if it's sometimes I really believe, because I remember when there were two suns in the sky, like I saw with my own eyes. So sometimes I'm not really sure. I don't know the exact answers, y'all. I just know that, okay, maybe something is wrong with our real sun and they had to put another sun up there and they trying to not like scare us. I don't know what's really going on, but something's definitely going on in the background. You got to pay attention, because the sun gonna be able to, if something's wrong with, if this is our sun, there's either way something wrong with it. It's gonna be able to like they showed me, like, it's not like sunburn the way we would go to the lakes and go to the pools and stuff like that in the summer, and you get like that redness. If you're Caucasian, you get that red, that burnt red look to you. If you're black, you get that scaly, like ashy look to you, but it hurts. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about regular sunburn. This is gonna be more like, this feels like, I don't want to say radiation, but it's like too hot. It's like blisters. This is almost like blisters from the heat. This is something else. This is like a magnifying glass in the way you scorch an ant. Y'all ever do that? I know we shouldn't have. I'm sorry, Lord, we shouldn't have, but we did. We did, and it was like a fun science experiment. I know y'all from now. I don't know about y'all city folks, but from the country, you are not going to tell me you did not take a magnifying glass outside and burn an ant on the sidewalk or on a brick or on something. Yes, you did. Um, it's like that. The sun gonna be really, really hot. And so you're gonna need to make sure that you cover your skin. This is all races. I know black folks, y'all don't like to put on no sunscreen because you feel like we can't really get burned. We just get a little darker, get a little crispier. No, baby. Make sure that you're putting something on, because the sun gonna be a little bit different. You need to keep that in mind for everything now. Do you have animals that are outside during the heat? Then okay, you got to figure out a way. Do they have places where they have the shade? If you ain't got no dog house, make sure you got something for them to be in if they're out the doors. If you have gardens, make sure that you have a way to keep your gardens cooler. Instead of putting stuff all the way in the full sunlight like that pot say and get scorched, and you end up with no plant. Maybe you need to move it to like semi sunlight or something. You're gonna have to figure it out and discern what's going on around you in your hood, basically. Make sure that you're getting your supplies. With it being hot, make sure you got your water. Just your spirit point blank. Drink plenty of water. Make sure you got water in stock. What else, spirit? They say, okay, enough of that. Time for some cars. They say, time for some cars. Okay, here we go. So what are we talking about, spirit? What are we talking about? All right. All right, I done prayed over him. I done smudged everything. All right, Holy Spirit, in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, we ask that you lead this message, Lord, and let us know what you want us to know, Lord, what we need to hear. There are always warnings for your people. Even in your words, you have said that you will guide us and lead us through things. So let us know what messages you have for us, because some of our ears get a little clogged up when we don't quite hear the message completely. And even when we hear it, we can be a little stiff-necked, a little hard-headed, and not want to listen to the message. So, Father, we just ask that you bless this message. Let it be your word. Let us be discerning in it. Cover us and let the evil and negativity and lower vibrations not seep in, Lord. Put a protection boundary around us, Lord, as we do this. And for the viewers, as they're watching, put a protection around them, Lord. Keep them holy. Keep them safe. Thank you, Father God, for all your blessings. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right. Now, here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? All right. What's the scenario? What's the scenario? What we got going on, Spirit? What we talking about? What are we actually talking about? Off the bat, something's trying to be cleaned up. Okay. Something's trying to be cleaned up. Somebody wants to clean up some evidence. Something. Now, just hearing evidence, somebody done did something wrong and they want to fix it. They want to fix it. They want to clean it up. They want to hide it. It's my journaling card. Somebody may have wrote something. Somebody may have wrote something. Mm. Somebody may have confessed something. This is my pouring it all out. This is the basket of pouring it all out. Okay. All right. All right. They're bringing up certain things. There's certain messages the Spirit's been talking about with me lately. One of the things, and again, Spirit has talked about like things around us that was going to change, like the sun, moon, and stars. When you study the biblical word, even the lost books, when you study the Indian books, when you study like all the cultures, study them all, because you'll see that there is only truly one creator. But I ain't so sure that we know too much about him and which one. We ain't even gonna get into all that. That is safe for another time. But what we do know that is that there is a creator that created everything, and it seems like he created a lot of stuff before he created us. That's that interesting, intriguing stuff. Now, what's interesting about that is Father had been telling me lately that, not even lately, this has been things he's been saying for a long time. It's just that, it's like all foundations gonna break. Everything that man stands for, everything that we stand for and we believe in, that foundation is gonna fall, it's gonna crumble. Especially when it's not upheld by him, it's just gonna fall down. And it's like it's like domino effect, like right now, how Spirit told me a while back that all the stars were gonna like fall, and that's even written in the biblical text that like the stars from the sky was gonna fall. And so I've been a sky watcher for like many, many years, living in other countries, other places. I've always loved watching the stars, watching the sky, and just, I've always had a connection to the sky. So what's interesting to me is in the last few years, no, y'all, our sky has changed drastically. Like, so many stars are gone. Like, I still see the constellations, I can still see the planets, you can still see the satellites and things, but the sky used to be full of stars, and now it's just not. And I live way out in the country. I don't live in the city. So where I live, it's a really great place to watch the stars. There isn't a whole lot of light. Like, you walk out here with all the lights off and it's dark. You can't see your hand. It's dark, dark. So we can see the sky really, really good. With that being said, so many stars are just like not there. And I remember like 3, 4, or 5 years ago, we used to see the stars move. And we were like, what is that? And that's when I was like, oh man, I think that may be like something else. Angels, aliens, UFOs, I don't really know. Something else up there pretending to be stars moving. So, it's a lot of changes that we've witnessed over the years. And now the sky is a lot darker than it used to be. I could definitely tell you that for sure. Nobody has to tell me that. I can look with my own two eyes and see that. Now, with that being said, the other day Spirit was talking about as above, so below. Now, I don't get into, I don't really get into the whole rat beef and what's going on, but we all know what I'm talking about just off the bat. We know what I'm talking about. I don't really get into that type of stuff normally, but it's so big. How can you not hear about it? And to be honest with you, like, for my age, I'm a fan of both of them. Now, again, with that being said, I listen to all kinds of music. My parents were into music. My father was DJ. My mom danced and did the DJ thing with them. So, music's just inbred in me. So I love all kind of music. I like Drake and I like Kendrick. So just to hear about the beat to begin with was disappointing to me, especially because I guess I upheld one of them higher than the other one to begin with. Because I felt like he was more of, I guess you would say, a woke rapper. It's funny because, as you say, all the stars fall. The other day, me and my son was talking, and he, my son is only like 20, 21 years old, so he in there right now. And we was talking about all this type of stuff. Plus, he loves to do his music and everything. He liked to rap and sing and stuff. So We were talking about this whole rap beef, and Spirit started talking about some, yeah, it's like a lover's quarrel. And I don't know too much about it. I don't even know how to be started because I don't be paying attention to this as much. But yo, it's some stuff that's y'all think we notice it. Y'all think we know what's going on behind the scenes. We really do not know yet. It's like the same way the stars above us are falling down is the same way that the stars in front of us are going to fall down. The people we look up to that we put up on a pedestal, they will also fall. Like it says, those that are on the top will go to the bottom. Those on the bottom will go to the top. This is the shift that a lot of us are already noticing if you discern and pay attention to it. All right. So there's definitely some things in the background that are trying to be swept under the rug, trying to be hidden. The problem is these things were recorded. There is evidence, as we see with even the P. Diddy thing that came out recently. There's evidence of what people have done in the dark. Now, that's nothing to see that the stars, because guess what? You don't know them. You able to sit back in your home and be like, ooh, yo, you're able to go to work the next day and be like, guess what? Did you hear the new one? Did you hear that next prayer? Man, 15 minutes later, he did another one. You're able to sit back and watch these things unfold. See, the problem is, now I want you to be aware, because the problem is they're on the top of the pyramid, basically, as we would say. You're going to see not only like the people on TV, the famous people, the people you uphold on these pedestals. You're going to see from your athletes. I'm seeing athletes like your football and your basketball and even your white sport. I hate to say it like that, but yeah, that's what came out. So we're going to go and keep it like that. You're going to see all these different things. You're going to see people on the top of these bars that we have upheld fall. You're going to see people, you're going to start to see political figures fall, from your lawyers to your politicians to your judges, like all the way down to your regular police on the streets, which, okay, that's already, the police already is like whatever to us a lot of times. No offense to people that are police. We do, myself personally, I love the police, but at the same time, I don't like the police. Y'all already know where I'm coming from with that one. With that being said, there's a lot of shifts that are getting ready to happen, and you're going to see a lot of people fall. Now, the problem that comes in from the viewers, you more awakened ones, this is going on right around you as well. This is happening right next door, right in your backyard. This is happening right up the street. This is happening in your school, at your local hospital, in your grocery store. This is happening right around you as well. Those secrets are going to start to be revealed. Now, with that being said, this is where you need to be discerning and make sure you're listening to Spirit and what Spirit is trying to tell you, because somebody behind it, baby, it's coming out. It is about to pour out. Whatever it is coming out. And for some of y'all ain't gonna be ready, because you're gonna learn about how your neighbor's doing you wrong. You're gonna learn about how your best friend's been stabbing you in the back. Some of y'all got passed up for a job and you didn't know why you got passed up for the job, because somebody you thought you was cool with was running behind your back, yin yin yin, in the boss's ear, and that's why you didn't get that job. Some of you gonna wonder why your money looked funny. People been in the background taking money and you didn't know it. It's so many things that's about to come out, y'all, that y'all, well, I hate to say it, we didn't know. What was hidden in the dark is finna come to light, basically, is what I'm hearing. And it's going to be rough, y'all. It's gonna be some mad. It's gonna be some folks like y'all gonna watch the news. Watch the news. Watch what I tell you now. You're gonna start seeing, like, you already seeing all these passion crimes and stuff. You're going to start seeing all kind of just violent crimes against, like literally, you're gonna start hearing on the news where it's like neighbor against neighbor, brother against brother, sister against sister. It's because stuff coming out. If your sister was in the background doing you dirty, it's gonna come out. If your brother was in the background, if your mother was in the background, if your daddy was in the background, it's like all them juicy little secrets that have been held from you and you didn't know it is about to come out. Now, for some of you, you already higher than that. You already on a whole nother dimension. You already higher than that. So when these things come out, it's just gonna be like, yeah, well, I knew, that's why I ain't mess with y'all. No way. Like, that's how you gonna feel. And some of y'all gonna really get some justice behind some of this. Like, if somebody stole from you, you about to get that back. It may not be physically from that person, but it's gonna come back to you. It's like a lot of you, people that hurt you and things like that, that's literally about to come back to you. Now, from the bottom side of that, those that, as I said, the upper room, if you in the upper room, then you about to get blessings. If you in the lower room, then just know it's coming back down to you in the same way. Because whatever you've been hiding, if you got secrets you don't want nobody know, they're coming out. Now, I do believe this is a little bit for all of us, just because it's a highlight right now. So this could be any secrets. Make sure that you're opening up to God, talking to God, and asking for forgiveness, even for the stuff you may have forgot you did. You know what I mean? That way, can't no man judge you when you've already went to God about it. All right. So make sure we're doing that, because it seems like some things are definitely finna come out in the open. Now, tell us more, Spirit. What can you tell us about this stuff and out in the open? A big date is coming up. What is this? Okay, well, what do we got? We got Memorial Day. We got 4th of July. We got Labor Day after that. Then that's it for like the summer, spring stuff. That's it for like the summer stuff coming up. Unless this, okay, big date. He's wearing a tux. This could be a wedding. This could be prom is coming up for a lot of people. Graduation is coming up for a lot of people. It's a big date coming up somehow. This could be anything. This is something important. All right. So it's a big date coming up. What else, Spirit? Oh, somebody's gonna have that's funny. Somebody's gonna have an actual date. That's like young love. You see that? Oh, that's young love. Young love. Young love. It's like young love. Somebody's getting ready to have a date with young love, with somebody digging up dirt. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Young love. Something about somebody digging up there. All right, I ain't sure what this talking about, how this involves you, but just go ahead and put it out the way I'm seeing it. There is somebody that is digging up some dirt. It's something that was written about. It's getting ready to be uncovered. And this, me and my son was talking about this the other day, how it's almost like that Epstein stuff, where almost like it's like some of these people really being involved in like some of the worst things, y'all. It's crazy. Um, like these superstars and just even regular people, y'all, when y'all see some of them, is what it is it's the morality of it that's gonna bother some of y'all, because some people you're gonna learn that people are doing things in secret and behind closed doors that morally you find wrong. And again, this is talking about young love. This something could literally be getting ready to come out big, y'all. Like, it's almost like the whole Epstein thing got swept up under the rug. Like, even though all them names got put on the list and everybody knew about them little kids that them people was abusing, you ain't hearing like no big bust and all. You know what I mean? You did, but you didn't. It wasn't like, shoot, OJ Simpson trial was bigger. I'm just put it out there. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, it didn't get its top blown off the way a lot of people would have thought. Y'all remember that thing back before too, like the Pizzagate and oh man, all kind of stuff that was going on, and it's like it's still being swept under the rug. It's like, nah, y'all, something ain't gonna be able to be swept under the rug because somebody's digging up dirt and somebody finna let everything, like somebody has evidence of something big and it's finna come out. Now, why are you telling us this, Spirit? How does this affect the listener? How does this, too many, Spirit? How does this affect the listener? They're letting you know that you need to get balanced somehow before this. Okay, this could be, again, this could be something major, y'all. For all we know, this could be like presidential election day coming up. I don't really know, but this could be something major because it feels as though there's something coming up where you need to make sure you got your ducks in a row before it comes up. Because some dirt that's going to come out is going to what, Lord? Why do we need to tell me more about this dirt that's coming up? Why do we need to know this? Now, this is my test the waters card, but it's making me feel like test your faith. It's going to test our faith, Lord. Something's going to come out and make us test our faith. Like what? Tell us more, Lord. Wait a minute. Tell us more like what? Like what? There's some people that have been scheming, lying, plotting, planning in the background. You were unaware of it, but that's what was going on. Somebody in the background has been putting on a whole show, basically. Again, the Spirit is telling us very clearly to get balanced because something is about to be revealed that they thought they had cleaned up. They thought they had it hidden, or they thought they had more time. It's something where they're not suspecting this right now, but somebody in the group, somebody that knows what happened, maybe even children are coming forward. Something's happening where somebody's coming forward and it's going to I'm hearing bust it wide open. It's going to bust everything wide open. And it's going to cause conflict. It's going to cause war. It's going to cause, I didn't mean to say war, but that's what came out, y'all. It's going to cause major conflict. It's going to cause some type of battle. This is a fight. This is tug of war. You're going to go back and forth. Maybe this is something that's going to make you question what you believe. Because again, there's something about you needing to be balanced before this up, because they're going to be pulling tricks. Rabbit out the hat. They're going to be pulling the rabbit out the hat, y'all. They're going to be pulling the rabbit out the hat, y'all. This is like trying to pull the wool over your eyes. This is, all right, tell us more. Somebody's ready to go. Somebody, what's this mean? What's that talking about, Lord? Ready to leave the nest? What's that talking about? Fly the coop, ready to fly the coop. Somebody's trying to get away. It's almost like somebody that knows a whole lot is finna talk. Songbird. And it's like, I'm hearing this made me think of Martha Stewart and Lil' Kim thing. You know what? She basically just let him know what's going on. This almost made me feel like that, because this made me feel like somebody already know that this like a big old bus finna go down. And I hate to say it, I hate to admit it, y'all, but whoever at the top of this bus, they may already have some the hookup almost, because they scheming and trying to pull some tricks to be able to get out of this. They're already planning on how to get out of this thing that's coming up. And they're pulling people in to work with them. They're trying to get teamwork. They're trying to get people on their side to do this, and they're moving quick, far. This is somebody that's trying to run, y'all. This is somebody on the run. But it don't matter, because you know what? All right. What is this talking about, Spirit? I don't know if this is something big, y'all, or if this is something in your personal life. But there is somebody who some evidence finna come out that they tried to hide. They tried to cover it up. They tried to cover it, y'all. But it's coming out. And this person is trying to get away. Like, this person may be literally trying to leave the country. This person may be trying to leave for real. This is somebody who is like, they're trying to get away. And why does this involve? Why? Because why is this car? Okay, tell us about this over here, Spirit. Tell us about it. Because why is that over there? Because this seems like this. I hate to say it, but I can't tell how this involves you yet. So tell us about that over there. Why does the collective need to be balanced for whatever information that you're telling us over here? Because you need to be on the lookout. You need to be on the lookout. Because you need to be on the lookout. Look out for what, Spirit? You need to be balanced and you need to be on the lookout. Okay, why? Be on what are we talking about? We need to be balanced and on the lookout. Why? Remember a minute ago we was talking about those different levels. You either above or you below. There's something here where karma, if you've been doing good karma coming to you, but if you've been doing bad karma is coming to you. And they're saying you need to be watching. Even if you've been doing good, you need to be watching, because think about it. If everybody's about to get their karma, even if you are in the right, even if you're in the good and you about to get good karma, If the bad finna really start getting judged, you ain't gonna be able to be around the bad but so much, y'all. You're gonna have to pay attention. I ain't trying to be funny. This could mean like if you start going to your job and maybe it may be you and three other people at your job that's on the higher dimension, on the up and up, that's living the life that is meant to be living. And everybody else could be living wrong. I don't know. Maybe something's going to come out and everybody gonna, I don't know what this is exactly, but it looked like something's going to come out and you need to be aware because it's going to affect you in your regular everyday life. Like again, maybe everything about everybody's starting to come out, like I said, and it's going to make you look at people differently. Like you may not even be able to work in the same job after certain stuff come out. You may not be able to hang around the same people, go to the same places. You may have to uproot and leave. This is almost like, see, because something go deeper. Something go deeper than you think it do. Something go what, and whatever this is, y'all, it's going below the belt. Somebody trying to go below the belt. What do you mean somebody going below the belt? This feels like retaliation, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm seeing this in two ways, y'all. If this is a big thing, this is like, ooh, I hate to even talk about certain things if I'm gonna post this one, Lord. But okay. Because if this is a big thing, y'all, this could literally be, I hate to talk about that, Lord, but okay. Okay, how can I talk in code, as we say? This could be somebody that done recently possibly died, and we don't know how. But just hearing that this person done died is a uh-oh for us, whether we did it or not. This could be like, uh-oh, because something's being hidden. Whatever is being hidden, somebody know. Unfortunately, whatever's going on in the background, somebody knows. And this person that know, they about to sing like a songbird, y'all. They about to sing like a songbird and flee. This may be somebody that knows. I don't want to say certain names, y'all. I hope y'all able to feel where I'm at right now. There's some stuff real big that's been happening on the news right now. Recently, somebody passed away. And I'm an American. And just hearing that this person passed away, I didn't know them. But just hearing that they passed away was like, oh, snap. Oh, snap. You know? So if you able to flow where I'm flowing, just keep up. This could literally be about that man that has passed away that they say died in this particular way. And somebody know that's a bullcrap lie. Unfortunately, whoever know it ain't finna keep it a secret. I don't know if this person finna get paid off or if this person is just afraid or what's going on, but this person is not finna keep it a secret. And when this information comes out, it is going to. You remember I held this car up, and this is tug of war. But the first thing I said when I read this, when I seen this car, was war. If you ain't keeping up, then I told you this for AP, baby. It's for AP classes. There's just certain things you're gonna have to keep up and learn to discern what I'm talking about. I hope y'all able to feel me. Because over here, I don't think we necessarily got nothing to do with it, but you're gonna have to pay attention because if this is happening in our towns and in our neighborhoods, well, just think of the movie we had recently to come out called Civil War. Y'all know that movie where Americans they started fighting against America? Oh, but you know what Spirit told me a couple of weeks ago? Red Dawn. If you don't know what it's about, go look it up. Red Dawn, y'all. This is Red Dawn. This is the beginnings of Red Dawn, and it would affect everybody here because, again, because you over here, you see where you at. Like all of this is here, and you way over here by yourself doing your own thing. And you could already be in balance. You chilling, you in balance. Oh, you're in your Zen mood. You chilling. But Spirit is saying, pay attention. Be on the lookout for this happening. This is a sign and a signal. The same way Spirit said that the stars was going to fall and you go out there and there ain't many stars in the sky as it used to be. And then he say, as above, so below. And then you turn on your TV and you see all these major stars falling. Be on the lookout. Something's coming, y'all. And whatever this is that's coming, it's, I ain't even gonna lie, man. This is rough. This is rough because a part of it is karma. Like I don't know, y'all. Maybe, ugh, and that's the bad thing about politics because as people, we don't necessarily have a say. Things happen in the background, and we don't be done told them to do anything or even know they done did it. But when it comes to wars, when it comes to problems, they don't care about none of that. Because if war was to come to our country, guess what? Don't nobody care that you didn't do it. You here. You are pulled into it, whether you want to be or not. It just is what it is. And unfortunately, it would be like karma because our leaders, in the Bible, it made me think of the kings. Uh, God didn't necessarily want the people to have no king. He really didn't. But we need a king. We need a leader. We need somebody to tell us what to do. So they started having kings. You know what? None of them kings could really held up the way God could. None of them could do the job. Even the greatest king of all, Solomon, he fell. You know what I mean? It's not like he got picked back up. But for all we know, he was a backslider. They kept falling up and down. The show sound like it when you read about him. There's something here where, unfortunately, this is almost like the sins of your father. Come back to haunt you. This is, see, the other thing I'm getting from this, because it says hitting a block low, go within and dig. It's a lot of digging going on. There's something where you also need to pay attention because you're going to need to know what to do. If you don't know what to do, you're going to need to dig and find out. Right? Well, that seems to be a signal. Yeah, that's so funny. My light done turned off. My camera done shut off. Did it shut off? It did. I think it did. I don't know. It's tripping. All of a sudden, stuff is going off. Okay, well, okay, so we're gonna have a part 2 for this one. All right, we're gonna have a part 2. I will catch back up with this one because this one interesting. I'm gonna leave it right here, and we'll come back to it, y'all. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.